We are live.
Hello there. Well,
What you doing on?
had a busy day with the girls.
Yeah.
Got a stream in, and I've got to go back to the doctors tomorrow
Oh,
because
why?
I've had an ear infection for like the past 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, you need to get that checked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did, and they put me on antibiotics, but it's just
It's
shit.
not working.
I gotta take them while I'm thinking of them.
Okay. Hey, Mo.
But yeah, so basically they've got me on these fucking crazy horse pills.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking
That amoxicillin or amoxiclave or some shit?
amoxicillin, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just not cutting the mustard.
Yeah.
So
You might need something.
I gotta take
stronger.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, though, because when they pile too many fucking antibiotics on you for too long, then you run the risk of MRSA.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
I hope it gets under control soon. I'm sorry you're dealing with that.
It sucks. Yeah, no, it sucks because like I've got to like do stuff around the house and run around and take care of the kids, and then on top of all that, not only can I not hear in this ear, but it also makes me dizzy sometimes.
Welcome to my world. Yeah.
You know, so
When you have difficulty hearing out of one ear, it throws your equilibrium and balance fucking out of whack.
No, completely.
I have a thing. I'm totally deaf in my left ear and partially deaf in my right ear. I've got a 75% hearing loss. It drives me nuts when people walk on my left-hand side.
Oh yeah.
I physically find myself leaning because I can't hear them. If they talk, I can't hear them. Anyhow.
Yeah, and it's just been rough because I have very good hearing.
Yeah.
I could hear a mouse fart from 2 blocks away, but now someone could be talking to me in like loudly from the next room over, and I would not hear it.
That's me.
Yeah.
And I was born this way. There's times when it's a blessing. There's other times when it's not. You know?
Yeah.
When I want to go to sleep at night, I sleep on my good ear and I don't hear shit.
Right.
Which is a good thing and bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on 1 second. I got to pull this pizza out.
Okay. What you joking on, Mo? Emily!
Cheers, Haley. I hope you're feeling good, bud.
Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It is so good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling? I'm loading up a dab.
Nice. Very good. Oh man. Ooh, Georgia pie sounds good.
Ooh, yum.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it does. It makes me think of like peach pie or something. You know?
Oh yeah. Right now I'm smoking on Bomb Pop.
On what? Bomb Pop. Oh, Interesting. Oh, and is that a 7 gram cartridge?
No, that's
Oh,
7 grams of herb.
holy shitballs.
Yeah,
Okay.
smaller. Yeah, that's normally how I get it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry. For a minute there, I thought it was BHO.
oh yeah, no. And this is sticky lemons. This one's pretty good too.
Nice.
It's not terrible, but it's not the best weed I've ever smoked.
Right?
The bomb pop's really good though. Yeah, normally I get it through this thing called a Stony Dash.
Yeah.
And
Is that the one that delivers?
yeah, that's the one where you pick from a menu and they deliver. And I
Nice.
always find that the quality of the bud is always better if you buy in smaller amounts.
Yeah.
Even if you buy a bunch of smaller bags, usually it always ends up looking better whenever they're trying to bundle stuff for like a huge amount for a low price point. I'm always like, I don't know, because I've tried that a couple times with you guys and I feel like I got burned.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
That's shitty customer service.
yeah, whatever.
No, that just tells me they're greedy. They're all about the money.
Yeah,
They don't give a fuck about the clients or the patients.
yeah. Well, I mean, at the same time, I also have to weigh it against them having a pretty diverse menu and them delivering too.
Yeah, but you still
So
don't.
I'm kind of like, they got to make some money in order to make this shit work.
I get, but you don't compromise integrity. You know what I'm saying? It should still be a quality ounce. You know what I mean? Oh, you froze.
I think my internet is crapping out.
Yeah.
I think my internet was being weird.
That's okay. It happens. I know. Mo says quarter ounce pre-packed can be nice. It's how I bought the Santa Cruz Blueberry Haze. Mm-hmm. And the buds are nice, dense, and puffy. Nice.
Nice.
One thing I love about where I go to, if I buy an ounce of flour, it's consistent for the most part. Mm-hmm. You know, I get a nice mixture of good sized buds along with sometimes popcorn buds. Anyhow, I got a dab loaded, so I think we should do a toke.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Do it up.
Did I turn it on? No, I didn't.
Do you have to rub its nipples or something?
Do what?
Do you have to rub its nipples or something?
I got to turn on my phone and then I've got to push the button on the card 5 times.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I guess that's kind of like pushing its button.
Yeah, sure. Oh shit! Man, I gotta grab my charger real quick. I forgot to plug this in.
Do what you gotta do. You're sore, probably headed to bed shortly. I understand, Allie. I've been where you are, honey. Extra big hugs to you. Did they give you any pain meds? I know you're hesitant to take one, but I think you should take one before you go to bed. It'll help you sleep. I just don't want you to have a bad night of sleep, you know? We love you, Allie. Extra big hugs to you. I hope you sleep well and you wake up feeling better in the morning. Mm. Yeah, I remember when I had my surgery and got 24 teeth taken out. Uh, uh,
Mhm.
um, I felt crappy for like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You know, the first 3 days weren't that bad. It was after when the fourth day hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was on
That
my
makes
ass
sense.
for fucking 3, 4 days. And then after that, then it was just a matter of being careful with what I did. So it's not pop incisions or anything else. Then once the stitches came out, hey, it was a piece of cake.
I bet.
Headed to Lewis and Cook's. Y'all come by, do a raid. Oh, thank you, Mo.
Yeah.
We'll come raid in a bit when, well,
Hell yeah.
probably when we get a few more people in here. What I want to do is I want to pin Mo's message up at the top.
Oh, how'd the gummies work out?
Yeah, that's a good question. Did the gummies help? I know you got to be careful on how you chew them because you can't chew with your back. You said you had some of that Nutella left. Grab a spoonful of that. That'll knock you on your ass. I guarantee you'll sleep good on that. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
You're swallowing them whole. Cheers. Oh, you already killed the Nutella. Okay.
Jimmy.
Enough.
Cheers.
I thought you had some left.
Yeah, I think my plan is to smoke a couple bongs with you, and then I'm gonna eat some pizza and play some video games before I go to bed.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, this will be a short sesh.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Because you already did one before I Love Weed Live, and then you're there with I Love Weed Live, so I figure you probably don't want to do a super long one.
No, but this is fun. Thank you for joining
Hell
me.
yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Extra big hugs to you. What you doing? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza does sound good. What kind of pizza?
We got a so the place we order it from, supposedly it's their world famous 3 cheese and steak pizza.
You don't sound like you're impressed with it.
No. I haven't. Well, I've had it before. It's really good. I just questioned the validity of the statement, whether or not it's world famous.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And if it's truly original to that pizza place, because it's
Right.
like really nobody else thought to put 3 different kinds of cheeses and steak on a pizza before you guys.
No.
Really?
No.
you do it well. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing. It's really good. That
But
being said, I'm kind of like, are you guys really the first people?
yeah, you want to see proof that they invented it.
Yeah. I want to see like documents.
You want to see authentic. I can't talk.
Man. Authenticity.
Thank you.
I know what you're saying.
I have difficult saying certain words.
That's okay. I do too.
I'm craving deep fried cheese sticks and French dip and French fries and cheeseburger and tortilla chips, macaroni, pierogi, steak, fuck shit balls, ass damn it.
Yes. Yeah. So just all the food in general. So, and this pizza's funny because Allie wouldn't be able to have any because it has onion on it.
Allie, I feel your frustration.
Because it also has mushrooms on it.
Yeah.
Braun isn't as big of a fan.
Yeah.
She doesn't like mushrooms on pizza.
I don't either.
Me, I'm like, okay, I can do this.
I
like mushrooms and I like onion.
I'm a picky bitch. I can handle smothered in cheese, pepperoni, and Italian sausage on it, and I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
Or even throwing some Canadian bacon and regular bacon. Throwing all.
Sure.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Onions and peppers fuck with my acid reflux. I can't do them. And
I think I fuck with all kinds of pizza though.
Yeah,
there isn't a style of pizza that I don't like. And I include Hawaiian pizza on that. Guess what, guys? Hawaiian pizza's good. Deal with it.
If you like it, more power to you. I won't.
Yeah, like it doesn't appeal to everyone, but I feel like to say that it sucks, it's just wrong. It's like you gotta take your preconceived notions of pizza, throw it out, suspend your disbelief, and just go in.
Here's the thing, Gabriel. I've actually tried it. Okay. And I've discovered something about myself. I love pineapple. I do not love cooked pineapple.
So like baked hams.
It's a textural thing. I don't like it.
No.
It's a textural thing. I do not like it.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
To all the people that aren't as big of a fan of Hawaiian pizza, I would suggest
take the pineapple off. That's what I
wouldn't even take the pineapple off after it's already been cooked with pineapple on it.
I've done that.
Because that juice soaks into the stuff. So that's a thing you could do. But I think that a real game changer was once I ordered a Hawaiian pizza and I told them to put bacon on it. Like actual like American bacon on that shit. And it's so much better than normal Hawaiian pizza.
You know what something that I really have grown to, it's my go-to. Every time I have a BLT, I like to add avocado, and sometimes I'll even add like a fried egg and some cheese on top of it too. Oh my God, yum!
That sounds good. I think I've had that before.
Oh, so fucking good! Oh my God, yum! Yum, 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 yum.
Ellie, I got an extra slice lined up already. But you know what would be good for you, for the people with the weird texture issues?
Yeah.
Hawaiian pizza, you know what they ought to do is I think I'm gonna do this on my channel. I'm gonna make a video where I make a Hawaiian pizza, but I will blend the pineapple into the red sauce.
There you go.
You
Well,
won't even know there's pineapple there, man.
actually, no. I'll tell you what. Add the pineapple juice, maybe, but not the actual pineapple.
Oh no, I'll blend it. You won't even know.
You want to bet? I would know.
Yeah. If
I
I
would.
blended the shit out of it, if I basically turned it to like applesauce and then added it to the red, and then I added it to the red sauce and then baked the pizza.
You're gonna do one of two things to people with that. You're either gonna
trick people into liking pineapple pizza.
You're either gonna really thoroughly piss them off because of the flavor being real intense of pineapple, or like you said, you'll convert them. But I can see that
Maybe
going
one of the two.
I can see that going either way.
Have you ever had a pickle pizza?
I don't do pickles.
You don't do pickles? All right, you're the wrong crowd for that one, because that one's surprisingly good. If you do like pickles, it's good. If you don't like pickles, it's not going to turn you on to pickles. But if you're already a fan, it's worth checking out.
No, that's one of the reasons why I don't like tartar sauce. I don't.
I think we talked about this like a couple days ago or something.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of foods that I like by themselves, but I don't want to mix them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm all about doing weird shit. I experiment with my food.
Here's something you got to try, and I want to know when you try it. A grilled peanut butter and Hershey bar sandwich.
Grilled peanut butter and Hershey bar?
Yeah.
Well, that can't be bad. You're not setting. You're definitely
No.
Like, that's probably great.
It's right. That with an ice cold glass of milk.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's wonderful.
Oh my God, fucking yum! My great grandmother used to make them for me when I was a little girl, because I was a picky bitch, and a lot of times she couldn't get me to eat lunch, and it was her way to get me to eat something.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Well, hey, anything's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But I frequently make grilled peanut butter and jellies.
Oh, there you go. That sounds good too.
They're real good. They're really good.
Well, next time try it with the Hershey bar.
I will.
And let me know. It is insane how good that actually is.
I'm trying to think of all the different forms of pizza that exist here, because there's so many. If you go to a pizza place and you just want to order a pizza, you're not just getting you got to specify. There's so many different kinds of pizza here.
There are probably as many different ways to do pizza as there are countries. I've seen people put seafood on them. I've seen people put fruit on it. I've seen people, do all kinds of shit with pizza. I've seen them make pizza into a dessert.
One of my favorite pizzas to order is a blue cheese and spinach pizza with bacon on it.
Yeah. You are an adventurous eater.
Oh yeah, I always have been. Well, I grew up with a very, very, very off the boat German grandmother. So whenever I went to go see grandma, I'm eating pickled herring and like apples and like just like weird combinations of stuff all the time, because my grandma was super European.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly trying new stuff with her, and she's making me German food, or she's this or that, or she goes to like the market and she finds like the European aisle, and she finds some of the stuff that she used to eat at home. But yeah, I've been eating a lot of weird stuff at a pretty early age, thanks to thanks to Oma.
Yeah, well, that's good. I myself, my great grandmother used to always say, okay, there's two people in this world: those who live to eat and those who eat to live. And I was part of the second half. There's a lot of things I can't eat because of my stomach, and then B, there's a lot of things I can't eat because it simply will not go down. If I've got a strong gag reflex, and if I don't like something, it's not going to go down. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
You know. So.
What are some of those things for you?
Oh God, that gives me gag reflex.
Yeah, like foods that you just can't handle.
Stuffing is one of them.
Like Thanksgiving stuffing?
Yeah. Even the smell of it makes me gag. I cannot handle it.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Oh,
I have no idea what to expect. This is so exciting. normally I feel like I can predict the plot pretty well. You know what I mean, with most things. But I have no idea what you're gonna say next because everyone I know loves stuffing. So that's really incredible.
It makes me retch just smelling it. I can't do it. Back home, they a lot of times in the summertime, you'll see them with the giant cages roasting peppers. Big, huge poblano peppers.
Yeah.
Hatch chili, if you've ever heard of them, they're world famous, but they originated in New Mexico. And so a lot of times you'll see them, and like I said, they, as part of tradition, they stick them in these giant fucking cages and roast them.
It's like a red pepper and a green pepper.
And they roast them over an open fire.
Yeah.
And you smell the flesh burning on the peppers.
Yeah.
That smell.
That's another one for you. You can't do.
That's another smell that I can't do it.
So, but do you think if you plugged your nose and ate it, you'd be okay?
No, because even
the texture also.
No, yeah, no, I can't do it. When I was younger, I used to love raw oysters, and then I got a bad one.
Yeah.
I have not been able to eat them since. So, yeah, I've got a. I'm a weirdo. I know it. But
no, I'm not saying it's weird. To me, it's just interesting because everyone has different stuff that they can't do. You know.
Yeah, spaghetti squash is. I don't do squash.
Yeah.
That's a textural thing. I just don't do. It's slimy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Although it's weird, I love like deep fried zucchini, and I love zucchini bread. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But that's
I think there's only really like a handful of like things that I don't like, but it's just that I mostly that I just don't prefer them. It's not even like if I had to, I could, yeah, sure, I'll force that down, whatever. You know,
another one.
I love food, and I I feel like I'm more of a live to eat instead of eat to live. But even if it's not ideal, I can just kind of flick that switch and be like, all right, well, it is fuel.
Yeah.
But
like another one. How do you feel about liver and onions?
About what?
Liver and onions.
Oh, yeah. I like it. You can't do it?
No.
No.
The smell of it cooking alone, just like nope. Zucchini bread is fucking phenomenal. Oh man. I had Cajun fried shrimp one time. I've only had it once in my life. Fucking loved it. going
Oh
down.
yeah, it's great.
Going down. I paid for it for 3
What
days.
about?
No, I ended
So
up.
it was coming out.
No,
That was the problem?
it triggered acid reflux so fucking bad. I was in pain for 3 days and ended up in the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
So let's say it was the spices that probably
it
activated the acid reflux.
kicked my ass. Oh my god. And like I said, that's one of those that I love it, but it doesn't love me back.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with certain types of food, and I must be at least a little. I don't know. A little bit of a glutton for punishment.
If it's got any kind of heat to it, it fucks me up and puts me in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. So I don't risk it, you know?
Yeah.
Last thing I want to do is eat a meal and end up in the ER, you know?
Exactly.
That's not my idea of a fun meal.
Yeah. No, of course not. Like, who likes going to the hospital? You know?
Not this fish.
Yeah. And not this bitch.
Yeah.
Not this bitch either. Neither of these bitches on screen.
You want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
Several years ago.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I lied. It's like
several years ago, one of my best friends that lived here in the building until she passed away, she and I went to go grocery shopping. And I need cigarettes. So I run across the street. I see the cigarette shop. She's standing across the street with our shopping cart with all their food in it. And I buy the cigarettes. And there was a step coming out of the smoke shop that I did not see. And I stepped out and my ankle went one way, my foot went the other. I've done this twice in my life. And
you liked it so much you did it again.
Yeah. Yeah. And
that's pretty kinky.
I was in such fucking pain.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I'll kidding aside.
I hobbled my ass across the street. And she's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, we can't exactly call an ambulance. We got to get food home. So we hobbled her.
Yeah.
We got on the bus, hobbled her ass home. Got home, and she put everything away. She goes, should I call 911 now? And I was like, no, hold your fucking horses. If I'm going to the ER, I'm going to get stoned first. Because there's no way I'll, you know.
Smart.
So we sat for like an hour getting really baked. My ankle just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I had ice on it. And called 911 finally. And they came and got me. And I was glad I'd gotten stoned beforehand. The building manager at the time, she saw me, we were coming up the elevator. She goes, what the fuck happened? And I explained to her. She goes, well, you need to call 911. And I was like, not before I get stoned. So I hate doctors to such a degree that I was just like, no, fuck it. I'm not dealing. I need to be medicated for this shit.
Oh yeah.
Which turned out to be a good thing because it took them an hour and a half to get to me anyway. So, anyhow. So I guess it wasn't as funny as I thought it was in my head.
No, it was really no. I was laughing as you were telling that. I think that's hilarious. That is super. That's just like, and you know, like, honestly, that is such a smart move I wish I had that foresight before I've gone to hospitals for things that I've done. Like once I threw out my shoulder um, because I was in high school and me and my friends were skipping a pep rally, and one of the school security guards saw us leaving, so he started chasing after us. This dude was fast.
Damn.
So we're all running, and I jumped through these bushes, which was a mostly good idea, except I just had a stroke of bad luck. And what ended up happening was my sleeve of my hoodie got stuck in the branch as I was falling downward and in the opposite direction, and it just straight popped my arm out of its socket.
Oh, dude. Fuck.
So I rolled, I got back up, and we all hopped into my friend's car. We planned this like it was a heist. We had a friend with a getaway car. It was perfect until I dislocated my shoulder. We all hop in the car and we drive away, and we're all laughing about it. We're like, guys, what do you want to do? I'm like, I need to go to the fucking hospital first. So then I had my dad bring me up to the hospital, and I'm in the waiting room, and I managed to pop it back in place myself. And by the time they saw me, they just gave me a sling and put me on meds, like pain meds, you know. But while I was waiting to get discharged, I was in this much smaller, intimate waiting room, and there was like kind of like an attractive older woman sitting across from me, right next to a much older woman.
Right.
And then there was this guy to my right that looked just super strung out and couldn't sit still to save his life. And then the dude next to me was like this super big Mexican dude.
Yeah.
And we're all stuck in here for like, I don't know, like fucking maybe like an hour, close to an hour. So we all started talking and stuff. So I started talking to the big dude next to me, and I was like, "What are you in for?" And he laughs and he looks at me, and I'm like 16, maybe 17.
Yeah.
And this dude's like an adult. So the fact that I said that to him, he just starts laughing. And he's like, "Well, I was working on this thing at this warehouse, and I'm like one of the forklift operators. We couldn't get this garage door to close, so I had someone lift me up on a forklift to close the garage door. And would you know it, the garage door got struck by lightning, and it shot me off the forklift." I'm like, "Whoa!" He's like, "Yeah, man." And I'm like, "That's fucked up. Are you okay?" He's like, "My back's a little fucked up, so there's I'm just waiting results." And then after him and I had that conversation, the attractive older lady across, like sitting directly across from me, pulls out her phone, and she just starts having this really loud conversation. I don't remember a lot of the conversation, but most of it was about who owes who and all this other shit. And we were just kind of like, what's that all about? And so then my dad's sitting next to me, and my dad was obviously listening to the conversation. He's like, that's interesting. And then he starts talking. My dad starts talking to the older lady that's sitting next to the middle-aged attractive lady who's on the phone, like having like this really heated conversation, obviously about money. And then my dad starts talking to this lady, and they, how's it going? Da da da, whatever. This is all crazy. And then my dad goes, "Oh, so that's your daughter?" So the lady who's on the phone is the daughter of the older lady.
Oh wow.
And and they're talking about like their professions and stuff. He's like, "Oh, well, what does your daughter do?" And she goes, "Oh, my daughter's a prostitute." And it's like, wow, well, if you're sitting in a waiting room and your mom is literally, and I mean, like, it was kind of obvious, but like, and then
wow.
and then there's the skinny strung out guy, and he started talking to us like we didn't even engage him in conversation. He just kind of butted in, and he was just like, "Yeah, I was over at the bowling alley and someone pistol whipped me and broke my hand. Now I'm all fucked up and I need pain meds." He was obviously like a drug seeker, He was definitely yeah. And then at one point, the strung out guy started hitting on the prostitute, and she was just like, just not having it. It was really funny. It just made everyone else in the room laugh. And then we left, and then I think that night, my parents and I went to an Irish pub, and I had a fish fry, I think, if memory serves correctly. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny though. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Like it could have been like that whole scenario could have been a movie. It could have been a short comedy. It's like, and it could have been called The Waiting Room or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking.
That's a thing that really happened.
Yeah, that's trippy. You take a break off YouTube next week. I understand. Sometimes people need to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man.
I think sometimes it's good to take a break from internet in general.
Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta just to fucking, because sometimes I think we get so fucking focused on internet, everything. We're on our phones, we're on the computer, whatever. And then we forget to fucking do things like go out and smell the flowers, look at the sky, talk to family, whatever. But yeah,
anytime I'm not online, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah, you've got to reconnect with people,
Yeah.
You're going to go watch a show with Mama G. Right on, Allie.
Good. Very good.
Thanks to you.
Yes. I'll do one more for you.
Much love to you and Mama G. Actually, I'm thinking, let's do one more joke and then I'm going to call it a night. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, it's still going. Holy shit balls, that was an incredibly big dab for the last one.
Hell yeah. Well, Tina, thank you for smoking with me and hanging out. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Extra big group hugs to everybody.
Hell yeah.
GamePro, thank you for hanging out with me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for humoring me.
Oh, always. And everyone, thank you for coming to hang out as well. I hope y'all had at least as much fun as we did. Take care, be blessed, stay lifted, stay safe. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and we should raid.
Yes.
There's a link at the top of chat. If you would please click it, let's go raid uh, Big Mo's friend Lewis Cook. So I'll see you guys over there. Please don't forget to tickle their thumbs up too when we get there.
Oh yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Be blessed, stay lifted, stay safe. We love you. Bye.